Welcome back. In chapter 1.5, we have base with negative exponent and also negative base with negative exponent. So let's see how we answer these questions. In here, question 1, we have 10 power negative 2. So whenever I have a base and my exponent, so whenever I have a base and my exponent is negative, okay, you have a base, a positive base, and the exponent is negative. The first thing that you do is that you just flip that number. So the base will go down. So I have 10 as a base, 10 will go down. Now, it's 10 power what? It's 10 power negative 2. This negative, as we said, whenever I have an exponent that's negative, directly I'm going to flip it. So the negative will disappear. It's going to be 1 over all of it, 1 over 10, all of this power 2. That means the power to the square is for 1 and it's also for 10. Now, you might ask this question, can I write it as 1 over 10 square? Of course, because 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, no matter how many times you multiply 1, you will still get 1. And also you can write it as 10 times 10, which is 100. Remember that 10 power 2 is not 10 times 2, which is 20. Be careful of this. So 10 square, it means 10 times 10, which is 100. You can also write it as a decimal number. Okay, you can put 1 and it's division. So I have 2 zeros, 2 steps. I go to the left side. I will get what? I will get 0.01 as an answer. Now let's go to question 2. Question 2, I have a negative base and also a negative exponent. So we know that whenever I have a negative exponent, I have to flip the base. But we also have another note. Whenever my base is negative, I take a look at my exponent. Let's check, is it even or odd? So 4 is an even number. Whenever my base is negative and my exponent is an even number, always my answer will change to positive. Okay? Now, and the exponent is negative 4, so I have to flip this. So I changed the negative 3 to 3. Now it's positive 3, all this power negative 4. I use the exponent, which is negative, for flipping the 3. It's going to be 1 over 3, all this power 4. Again, you can write this as 1 over 3 power 4. And also you can say 1 over 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which you will get 1 over 81 as a final answer. If I take a look here, I have a negative base and a negative exponent. Again, whenever my exponent is negative, I have to flip my base. But here my base is negative. So if I take a look at my exponent, I have to check if it's even or odd. So number 1 is odd. What will happen whenever my base is negative and my exponent is odd? It will stay negative. And now I have what? I have negative 4 power negative 1. So I have to flip it because my exponent is negative. It's going to be negative 1 over 4. A question. Where is the 1? Why didn't I put all these inside parentheses and put 1? Because even if you put all this inside parentheses and put power 1, you will still get the same answer, which is negative 1 over 4. Again, in this question, you can write it as negative 1 over 4. You can write it as 1 over negative 4. They all resemble the same answer. Question 4, we have replacing. So instead of letter M, I'm going to put 9. Now I have M power negative 2. I'll put 9 power negative 2 times. M power 0, I put 9 power 0 times. M square, I put 9 power 2. Let's start solving. 9 power negative 2. Again, my exponent is negative. I have to flip my base. So it's going to be 1 over 9, all this squared, times. Remember we said that any base that I have, if my exponent is 0, always my answer is 1, except 0. So you cannot have 0 power 0. Okay, you cannot say nothing, repeat nothing, nothing. Okay, now this, it will give me 1 times. 9 squared is not 18. I'm not multiplying the base with the exponent. 9 squared, it means 9 times 9, which is 81. Perfect. Let's continue. In here, 1 over 9, it means 1 over 9 square. It means 1 over 9 times 1 over 9. So up times up, down times down. 1 times 1, I'll get 1. 9 times 9, I'll get 81. Okay, and here, 1 times 81, it will give me 81. And here I put 1. Again, up times up, down times down. 81 over 81. Same divided by same except 0. My answer is 1. So 81 divided by 81, it will give me 1. This is how we solve these questions from 1.5.